And we are back. The message comes out that that Decam can only record 10 minutes at a time. Right here, I think I should use that code to destroy Bana and Fortune soon, so I can bring Bana back to Call It Haunted and attack again, so that way Fortune soon can't stall for too long. But that's a little bit too much. I'm using too many resources on one strategy that won't destroy a monster. So I saved Zarko. Because I realized it's easier to use it for next turn. He says my bird can't die. Another joke. Um, I use bottomless trap hole to get rid of Nebulisk. I don't know why I do that really, cause Nebulisk. I mean, I don't know. I thought maybe you could use Nebulisk to exceed summon. Oh, I just realized if I hadn't boundless Nebulisk, he would have destroyed half his Bana. And then I would have had to use Roger Reborn or Call It Haunted. Yes, I'm glad I did that. Because again, I didn't want to waste any of my resources yet. Destroys. No, get rid of that trap hole. And he activates Chronomaly technology. I like that card for Chronomalies. Only problem is you can't special summon any other monsters but them. And it's like their version of Powder Duality. And that's not too bad, really. At least you can still special summon. It just can't be any other monster. Next turn, I draw one Phantom Beast. I remember I thought I could use it on the Fispana, but no, it's a Dragon type. So that sucked. It's not like it would have helped anyway. I can't, even if it was Beast type, Fortune Tune couldn't be destroyed yet, so I wouldn't be able to get my card. That's pretty crazy. How I didn't even realize Nebulisk could destroy a Fispana. I just get rid of it for nothing really. I saw it as a threat, but I didn't know what kind of threat it would be. I'm careful like that. It's like if somebody was to come up and I know that they have a knife, but it's one of those plastic knives. I'm still careful like that because people can like sharpen that knife and shit and shank you with it. But that's way too situational anyway. Okay, like any real killer or stabber would just use a metal knife anyway. It's kind of a bad example, a scary example, really. But that's one decent example. Okay, so Fortune Tune uses his last overlay unit. Did he forget to gain 500 life points right here? I think he did. Oh no, he didn't. He didn't. It's been on the field for two turns, and his life points was 6,300 because I had already attacked him directly with Affid Beta. So he remembered. He uses his Dark Hole so that way he can get Fortune Tune's effect. It's not a bad effect, really. It allows you to give you a chance to exceed someone all over again, as long as you still have your 3 monsters. So it's like if you summon Tour Guide, then specials Tour Best, you can overlay those two, summon Fortune Tune, and then if it gets Dark Hold, and then if it gets destroyed, you can bring it back. Over here, I am so hopeful for a monster because I really need to exceed summon. It's practically the only way for this deck to win, really. With their Exceeders. And opponent's Exceeders. I mean, so that way you can bring out number 8. And copy opponent's attack effect and its name, I believe. I want to see if it would be a good idea to summon him. I think I do get his name. Right, I remember now. I summoned Direwolf because I was afraid of a face down again. Like I said, you can never be too careful. I wouldn't be too careful though. I mean, it's like if the opponent only had 2 face downs, and in the end it was only 2 MSTs. I think I should use Call of the Haunted to bring back a Fizbana, but since Heraldry Warren can target heraldic monsters anyway, I special summon it. Cause I realize right here, if the Exceed monster I am Exceed summoning right here is not a heraldry monster, and it gets destroyed, then I can't bring that back with Reborn. I mean Heraldry Reborn. I can only bring it back with Call of the Haunted. So I figure I might as well use it anyway. Direwolf comes out, and I destroy Direwolf and the face down. Oh yeah, I remember that being a bad idea because I thought I could use Call of the Haunted to bring back Direwolf, and then use Horn of the Phantom Beast to overpower him next turn in case he had a monster with 2,800 or less attack points to destroy Direwolf. But since he negated all my traps anyway, I just set Pinpoint Guard, and it's his turn. Pretty good chain though. He didn't know what I was planning anyway, but I don't know. I guess he just expected for the worst. I'm so happy to get Advanced RLG art. I thought, hey, give me Mystical Space Typhoon. But in a way, that's kind of like Mystical Space Typhoon after all. Because I thought I could summon Lightning Chidori. But I can't because EL is not a wind type monster. So, I use it to summon 101. That way, if it gets destroyed by... If he tries to destroy it with Mirror Force or anything, he can't. But that's not the case. Watch. Oh, I say yeah because I thought he was trying to get rid of the card. Maybe with Dark Bribe or something. But maybe he didn't have a mouse, so he just uses tab on the card so he could read it. That was the case with a duelist I was dueling like a couple of days ago, but that's about it. I look at my other Exceeds and thinking if those would be a good idea. I remember, in every deck that had level 4 monsters, I thought I could keep running Utopia right. Because if worse comes to worse, and I have like 100 life points or whatever, I can merely bring him out. But I hardly ever win duels with him except in ZW decks, so maybe I should take him out. As you see, he uses Compost on Silent Honor Arc. Not a bad idea, really. And the other way, and I would have just used an overlay unit to protect itself. I end my turn. What's funny here is that he just keeps setting one face down after another. I don't understand why he didn't go all out. Maybe he was afraid I had him MST. He sets, and next turn I forget what I do. Oh yeah, Lance. I figured if I that I should just go on with the plan I had from before.